Yo, Sagittarius, welcome to this general sun, moon, rising reading. In fact, everybody's welcome. Cross watchers, new viewers, new subscribers, anybody dealing with the Sagittarius, and of course, Sagittarians yourselves. You're the star of this video. It's a great pleasure to be here, and however long you decide to watch this video for, you certainly have my gratitude. It's a great pleasure. Please feel free, if you like my videos, to contact me using the email in the description box below. I'll be more than happy to send you all the information on personal readings if that's what you wish. Okay, so let's see what's going on for all you beautiful people. 3 cards. It would seem me you're been carrying some kind of heavy load, Sagittarius, emotionally, spiritually. Perhaps some of you are in a very manual job and you feel it's time for a change. You feel you would like a job, okay, not necessarily in the local area. It would seem here in a lot of areas of your life there's a bit of internal conflict and external. You're finding ways to drop the pressure. You're looking for collaboration off somebody, or somebody's looking for collaboration off you. I'm getting here part of this burden and heavy load is you're dealing with somebody at a distance. All right. Every time you seem to come together, you seem to fight because of differences of opinion. Okay. But most of all, I'm getting lost in translation. Now, this is a special message for one or two of you. Okay. Your mother language is not the same. Okay. Your primary language is different from the person you're dealing with, but you're speaking kind of one language to communicate. I'm picking up here multilingual. Okay. And some of you pick this up from your travels. Okay. But you're finding a way to communicate, but in the past there's been a lot of misinterpretations. Okay. So this is kind of with this 5 of Wands energy here is this is make sure you're understood. Okay, cross watchers as well. Make sure the communication is very clear. There is a tendency to travel. Okay, I'm picking up here travel. I'm picking up here you coming full circle with somebody or a situation. The past is closing, and this opens up new opportunities and lets new energies coming in. Okay, there's a great opportunity here. That's just in general consensus. Let's see. Yeah, 2 of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. Ooh. This is about knowing your own self-worth, letting something evolve naturally. Okay, the Queen of Pentacles well means you are very capable of looking after yourself. Perhaps you're a parent, perhaps you've been married and living separately. There's something here that as a practical concern with finances, that sort of stuff, with a property. But there is love here. There is a soulmate connection. Despite what's happened in the past, you've both been kind of carrying a torch for each other. Perhaps in the past things moved too quickly, but there's this kind of inner urgency to heal this thing. I'm picking up this nurturing energy. Wow. In work, I'm picking up maybe there's a job offer there, giving advice to young people or looking after children here and setting up a day centre or a day nursery school. I'm picking up for some of you. As far as relationships goes, there is a very strong magic pull. You do want to create a life with this person. This person wants to create a life with you, but perhaps because of responsibilities, okay, this is not going to be easy. Now, if they're living in a different country to you, we're dealing with governments, okay, visas, picking up visas, residency. You're willing to help somebody, or somebody's willing to help you. There's this kind of like helping hand. I'm getting the word. I'm getting the sort of feeling of if you want to move or relocate to another country, if you have contacts there, talk to them. But you're certainly ready for a change of space. Wow. You're not in any hurry. In actual fact, you're giving this some serious thought. Wow. What's your particular energy in all of this? Well, moon energy. You've got a deep-rooted desire. You're trying to manifest something. I'm getting you're keeping things under wraps. You're dealing with practical issues. I'm getting healing some family issues here for one of you. Okay, it's like preparing the emotional and practical ground. It's like where there's a family, you might be living separated from a family. There might be a property here. You want this person to spend a lot of time with you, but because of monetary involvement, other investments, you have to kind of prepare the ground, at least let them know what's going on. It's kind of like getting their permission. That's just a specialist thing for one of you, but you're certainly keeping things under wraps. There's this deep rooted desire. There's some kind of deep rooted emotion here in you from when you was a child. There's an ambition here that you want to fulfill. You know, justice card, there is legal issues. Perhaps you're, dealing with people on authority or giving advice. Okay. Some of you are dealing with legalities of travel. It could even be buying and selling a new property. But I'm getting heavily here a change of space, a change of environment, a change of work. I don't know what's gone wrong in the past, but the decisions you made, Sagittarius, and this person made has put you exactly where you are now. This is the result of your decisions. Ooh. It's like maybe this relationship was a bit frivolous in the past, maybe just purely sexual, whatever, but there's something here evolving into something much more. Things are just getting very serious. You're keeping your feelings to yourself, but you're certainly trying to organize some stuff. You're keeping secrets. You're keeping things under wraps here. It's like, well, you're not letting anybody know, including the person you're dealing with. I'm getting this silence between you and this person. There is some inhibitions here, but yeah, it's kind of like bringing everything into the open soon when you're ready. There's collaboration here. You're willing to work with somebody if they're willing to work with you. The lovers, two of cups, there's definitely a soulmate twin flame involved in this. Despite everything that's gone off in the past, you two keep coming back together. The universe keeps putting you two energetically back together. Now, with the lovers card, perhaps both of you are involved with other people. And as for reasons I explained in earlier this video on your side of it, there has to be some kind of, you're seeking some kind of permission, some kind of collaboration. I'm seeing permission being granted with conditions. It's like, for example, yeah, we don't mind them staying 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, but they can't live here. Okay, it might even be a holiday apartment or house property. But you're closing the door on past energies. You're having a very different attitude towards this Sagittarius. Mm. You're making some kind of preparations, whether this is work. With finances, you're reorganizing finances as well. Wow. Maybe you feel you've supported somebody to as much as you can, and it's time to kind of cut the ties. See, we're back to this again. And I did just shuffle the cards. We're back to square one. So that means this relationship has come back around. This is all about dropping some responsibilities. It's like you're trying to get somebody's attention here. All right, you're certainly in the process of standing your ground. There's a lot of determination. I'm kind of getting you're going to get your victory, but it will be, yeah, it will come with extra responsibility. I'm kind of getting in the past you didn't want to take that responsibility on. You perhaps felt you weren't ready. The difference being now, what was probably a sexual relationship or a very in and out relationship, no commitments, no strings attached, is now turned into love. And it's kind of like you didn't expect it. Wow. You're cutting certain ties. Yeah, you see what I mean? Look, what was probably just sexual obsession, chemistry, call it what you like, this relationship, you're putting that behind you. You're being very logical now. You're moving on from very toxic energy into a much more loving energy. There's certainly something new here for you, Sagittarius. It's like there's this decision, you're aware of the pitfalls of it, but you're willing to kind of take the risk. You seem to be showing more patience towards somebody, or somebody's showing more patience towards you. Any opposition you've been facing in the past, it's kind of like, or even your attitude of, seeing everything as a conflict, an opposition, it's now that's becoming much more relaxed. I'm seeing a lot of you doing something just for you, but it does involve clearing past energies. It does involve clearing a lot of heartache and overcoming past hurts, having the strength and courage. Maybe this is a very new feeling to you, Sagittarius. It's love. Maybe you didn't want it, but and you weren't expecting it, but it's causing a bit of stress. There has been practical issues that's overridden your feelings and this person's feelings, but I'm seeing this. I'm seeing a course correction. I'm seeing new community. I'm seeing travel. I'm seeing a decision being made. I'm seeing you taking a good look at the past, and you're in the process of self-correction. That's it for this week. Thanks very much. Bye for now.